Back at it again with another film set location tour for the movie Free Guy. I had this idea like mid-September that I was gonna come up here to Boston. I am in Free Guy's costume. So for some of these shots, I'll be in Free Guy's costume, and then in some of these shots, I'll be in Molotov Girl's costume because why not? Right now, I am in Framingham, Massachusetts, which is about 30-40 minutes west of Boston. So let's get started. Thanks for joining me. This is 74 Concord Street, and they did not use the exterior of this building, but the interior you'll recognize is the bank shots where Buddy and Guy worked and they got held up every day. So if you can see in here and just visualize how they redid the inside of this building for all of the interior bank shots. Right now I'm on Brew on the Grid, which is Guy's coffee shop where he ordered his coffee, and I did get coffee, not a medium coffee with 2 creams and 2 sugars, or cream and 2 sugars. So on Franklin Street is where they filmed a lot of exterior shots, and I know there's like an explosion somewhere around here on this part. I think right there in that alleyway they did an explosion. We're on Main Street now, and I reached out to someone because I was trying to find out where they filmed the fantasy scene. I know it was somewhere in Worcester because I was watching a ton of videos, and I was trying to go up and down this whole area finding the exact location, and I never could find it. So if you do find it, please let me know where it is. I was looking at some of the pillars that you'll see in a minute that kind of maybe I thought they would have filmed down here, and then the building structures, but I honestly could never find the exact location where they did film that fantasy scene. So now I'm leaving Worcester. It's Worcester. And I'm headed to Revere Beach. So that's about an hour away from where I am now. I will see y'all in Revere Beach. Made it to Revere Beach. It's about 11:30ish in the morning. Third spot of the Free Guy film location tour. Okay, so this Revere Beach part is a little harder because from what I've read, they brought like Free Guy City up into the coast because obviously that isn't the Free Guy City. This, I think, is one of the awnings maybe that they used to shoot the big fight with Dude. Captain America shield, Hulk arm, all of that. There's a couple of these, so maybe one of these is what they used. Now, if you can visualize Buddy and Guy running down these steps, running over the sand, into the water, over the bridge, fantasies playing, trying to save Free City. Now, from Revere Beach, we are going to Zakim Bridge. That's probably about 20 minutes from now. It's about 12:30, so I will see y'all at Zakim Bridge, hopefully. We're under Zakim Bridge right now. This is where Guy is like the good guy. He's getting all the points, he's beating all the levels so that he can see Molotov Girl again. Somewhere around here, maybe further down there. So now we're at Pier Park during the day, kind of cloudy, and this is where they filmed the NPC uprising. Guy and Molotov Girl were telling them that the city was going to end, it wasn't all real, and there's more to life than just being a non-playable character and Free City. And then at night, they filmed the nighttime scenes like the bubblegum ice cream and swinging on the swings. That's not really nighttime, but now I know why they wait until like 3 in the morning to do it, because it's like 6:40 in the sun. It still looks light, but it's dark outside. So it's about 3 o'clock. We are at the place where y'all will probably recognize most. This is 1 Liberty Square in Boston, and this is the backdrop of Free City. Obviously, there's a lot of different CGI and like video game effects put in here, but this is where they filmed the majority of it and then added in whatever they needed in post or whatever they do in the movies. This is the building that you'll recognize the most. Is the exterior of Buddy and Guy's bank job, the interior I showed you earlier, and then the rest of these buildings I'll try and compare and contrast from real life when I was there to the movie Free City, and then when Guy put on the glasses. But these are the different buildings surrounding Free City, like the armory, the garage, general store, just trying to show you what they look like in the movie and then in real life. And then Molotov Girl takes him from here stair down into this alley on Hawes Street. It's like filled with like graffiti and stuff. That's where they kiss, and then he remembers everything. So if you can recognize this angle, like at the beginning of the movie, this is where Free Guy walks out of his apartment. You can see in the background the Charles Schwab sign. So this is the exterior of where he walks out of. Obviously it's not his apartment or anything like that. The last place that I'll show you is Devonshire Street, and I think at the beginning of the movie, this is where Channing Tatum was flying in. I think I got the wrong angle, but they filmed some shots on this road. And last but not least, this is the ending scene where Millie runs out and meets Keys in the middle of the road in front of Jaho Coffee and Tea. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I certainly enjoyed making it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe for anything else you'd like to see, and hopefully Disney won't copyright this.